Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Champions of Krynn. We just finished that battle to rescue the torture victim. Got a fair amount of experience from that. At least for this game. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. And some gems, probably from the Civex. And probably that gear is just from the humans. I don't think any of it is magical. So we'll just share the gems and jewelry. And exit. The victim sobs in gratitude for his release. Okay, so let's encamp. And we'll save right after we answer the copy protection question. Sorry about that. Okay, and let's fix. Let's save again. And then let's see if either Danny or Viserys have a knock spell memorized. There's going to be a situation coming up in one of the rooms elsewhere in this temple where we're going to need that. I think it's a level 2 magic user spell. Okay, it's a level 2 red magic user spell. So we're going to have Viserys probably blow one of his stinking clouds. And then we'll have him memorize one knock spell. It's not one that you necessarily want to keep memorized all the time, but when you know there's going to be a situation coming up where you're going to need it. Okay, and then Arya needs to memorize that whole person that she used. Okay, that'll work. And let's get moving. Now there should be a secret door directly to our south. Will we find it, though? A shadow person stands in the corner. He seems extremely frightened. Frenetic, disjointed images bombard your mind. Finally, one image comes in strong. Skyla! The so-called escort from Jellic, is going into a room and preparing his soldiers for battle. The shadow person warns you that your presence is probably known. He tells you that the room beyond the one that Skyla is in contains magical weapons and armor. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think there's a way out this way. A band of fighters approaches, one of them saying, "Why'd Skyla send us down here? Ain't nothing here but that old prisoner, and he's almost dead. They see you and stop. You hear whisper, "That's why, you idiot!" What do? Attack, flee, or parley? Well, if they're working for Skyla, we want to stop them before they can send a warning, so let's just attack. Okay, and let's see what we're up against. Okay, bunch of evil champions it looks like. And we want to make sure they don't run off. Okay, let's see if he's got a hold person on one of his scrolls. Got mirror image. We got DOSBox mom coughing. Okay, we'll just have him cast a hold person. Okay, we got 2 out of 3. They're blocking that third one, so that's good. We want to make sure we prevent these enemies from escaping. Because we do not want them giving a warning to Skyla. Okay, let's see if she's got any hold person spells left. So we're oh, wait a minute. She does have one there. Okay, it's just that one person. And let's... Yeah. Yes, it's kind of wasteful to use it up. We're at a point where Danny has more white magic user spell scrolls than she has room in her inventory to carry them. We don't want to use any 4th level magic user spells off scrolls because we'd like to be able to scribe them eventually. But we do have to find ways she can use the remaining spells on those scrolls. Okay, and that's the last one. I think that's all of them now. Yeah. Alright. And that's just secure that the evil champions had, so we'll just exit. And save. And we'll Yeah, I think it's basically Viserys and area that each used a spell. Okay, and let's keep going down the hall and looking for Skyla. We're going to keep going south. Nothing through that door to our left, so we're going to keep going south from here. And the going directly south would take us into the main temple. That door to the southwest that goes off into a side area, as does another door that's off due west of us. The one we want to go through is here, which doesn't go directly into the rest of the temple, but it does go to where the Dragonlance is. So, this is why we had Viserys memorize a knock spell, because we might need it to get to where the Dragonlance is. This is why we're being offered knock as a choice. This is a richly furnished room. As you examine it, you realize that it reminds you of some of the fragmented images that the Shadow People gave you. Aha. Well, we'll try. Okay. This time we didn't have to use a knock spell after all. Draconians are guarding the Dragonlance. They immediately attack. So we have a bunch of Bozaks and Kapaks. But I'm not seeing any Sivaks. Which is fine with me. Okay, well, let's get on with this. Yeah. Okay, let's... seeing if there's anything that Danny or Viserys can use off their spell scrolls. Don't know if charm monsters will work. I think I'd rather use a direct damage spell if I'm going to try spells at all. Maybe a stinking cloud. And it's too confined quarters to use fireball, really. Oh, let's have her. Okay, so we just have one Bozak who hasn't been damaged yet. And, oh crap. Okay, at least we didn't get bounce back. Okay, the one Bozak exploded. Oh, let's try to get that one out. That damaged the two Bozaks adjacent to him. Which means none of the Bozaks can cast spells this round. Okay. Of course, being in such confined quarters means that the Bozaks are damaging us when they explode too, but at least they can't cast any more spells against us then. I think once we defeat the Draconians here, it should be safe to rest. Okay, that's all of them. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we're done with that. Plenty of steel. And there's the Dragonlance that we've been looking for all this time. And then those other two items are a Ring of Protection +2 and a Cloak of Displacement. So, I think we'll give Rob the Dragonlance, and we'll have him give his cool sword to one of the other fighter types, I think. And probably we'll want to give the cloak and the ring to Arya. Yeah. So probably she doesn't have to have both rings of protection equipped because only the more powerful one counts. But Rob definitely has the best armor anyone here. So we'll give his longsword versus reptiles and maybe his magic shield to John here. Okay, and okay. So that shield he was using was a shield +1 already anyway. And let's trade his longsword and that magic shield to Eddard. Okay, he's at -3. Yeah. So he already has a shield +1 also. Okay, let's trade that back to Rob then, just in case. And maybe give the longsword +1 to him just in case. We could theoretically try giving the magic shields to Danny or Viserys, but we'd have to juggle so many things around in their inventories to make room. So let's share the steel pieces the Civax had and exit. And we got some bonus experience, and this is behind so many heavily locked doors that, yeah, this is a safe place to rest. We will fix and rememorize spells. I don't think there's any place else that Viserys needs to use a knock spell. So I think we'll have him blow that. And we'll have him rememorize that stinking cloud that he normally had prepped in its place. Yeah, really, that's basically the only spell we need to memorize. Okay. Let's backtrack through the series of rooms, and I guess it'll be the next episode before we run into Skyla. Oh! Well, I guess we get to turn some undead. But we'll see you then.